Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Get Play Soon. Also, welcome back to the random interview question series episode 11. In this episode, we are going to discuss what is HTTP, what is HTTPS, and we are also going to see the differences between them. This is the 11th video we are solving the interview questions. So if you haven't watched my previous interview questions, make sure you watch them. First, let's discuss HTTP. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Whenever I say the word protocol means set of rules on how something works. Now HTTP protocol works on data communication on World Wide Web. Data communication on World Wide Web is nothing but communication between a client and a server. Now when I say protocol, I told you about the rules, right? So in HTTP, the rules will be defined on how the messages are formatted and transmitted between client and server. When you open a web browser like a Chrome, and then when you type http dot something and you enter, then you are a client, you are working with a web browser, and server is a place all the websites are hosted. So when you request for a website, the request is sent to the server and the server will respond with the proper web page. This is how HTTP works. We will look at this in a clearer way in the upcoming slides. I'm just giving you a basic idea and definition. I hope you understood. Also, one thing you need to keep in mind is HTTP sends data in plain text. When I say plain text means the data is not encrypted. So this lack of encryption in HTTP makes it vulnerable to malicious alerts. That's why you can see here the lock is open, which means, for example, you are sitting, you opened a web browser, let's say Chrome, and you are searching for a website. You started with HTTP. Now a request, whenever you type HTTP and you click enter, the request is sent to web server. Now web server will respond with the HTTP response with the requested web page. So like this. In general, the communication is done using these type of words. So for example, the request types are get, post, put, delete. Get is used to retrieve data, post is used to submit data, put is used to update data, and delete is used to remove data. And when the website is returned, you get these type of codes. So the response codes are 200 for successful request, 400 for bad request, 404 for not found request. So all these things, this is how HTTP works. So everything will be in the plain text. If you enter some credentials also, whatever it may be, everything is in plain text. There is nothing encrypted. This is how HTTP works. Now let's see how HTTPS works. HTTPS is an extension of HTTP. Basically, HTTPS means Hypertext Transfer Protocol with secure. Here you can see the lock is completed. It means it just shows it is secure. So as I said, it's an extension of HTTP with the layer of security. So it ensures the whatever data is transmitted, whatever the messages are transmitted between the browser and server, it remains confidential and integral. So it is basically secure. Now how did HTTP achieve this security and got HTTPS is using these two things. So an encrypted connection is set between the browser and server before the communication begins. Before the communication begins only, using two things. One is SSL, which means secure sockets layer, or TLS, that is transport layer security. With any of these two, the encryption connection is set between browser and server. Now once the connection is successful, then we can start communicating between browser and server. I'll show you the demo. So whatever is going between the web browser and web server, we can't see it. Encrypted text will be there even if we see. We don't understand it. It's not in plain text. So it will be somewhere like ciphertext. So using this SSL and TLS, this is possible. First, before anything else, to establish a encrypted connection, initially web server will send its SSL or TLS certificate with the web browser. Then the HTTPS in the web browser will securely exchange session keys between the web browser and the server, which helps in encryption and decryption of data. Once this connection is established successfully, communication starts between web browser and web server, making this communication secure. I hope you understood how HTTPS works. Now let's see the differences between HTTP and HTTPS. As we already discussed, HTTPS is a hypertext transfer protocol. Protocol means set of rules. Now HTTPS is a add-on version of HTTP with the secure option. HTTP operates at application layer, whereas HTTPS operates at transport layer. By default, the port of HTTP is 80 and by default, the port of HTTPS is 443. So in HTTP, there is no additional security features. Also, the communication is so transparent and is done using plain text, so there is no proper security. But when it comes to HTTPS, we have SSL or TLS certificates. It makes sure the data communication is secure by doing encryption. So that's it from my side. I hope you understood what is HTTP, what is HTTPS, how HTTP and HTTPS works, and what are the differences between HTTP and HTTPS. So this is a very important question when it comes to interviews. I hope you understood it. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Bye bye. Also, if you like this video, make sure you like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. Get placed soon.